Hello, my name is Kendall DeBoer and I am a Curatorial Assistant in the Department of Contemporary Art at the Museum of Fine Arts Boston, and I am here with all of you today to talk about a beautiful work by Linda Sorman in the show Hokusai, Inspiration and Influence at the Seattle Art Museum. When we were working on this show together, Sarah Thompson and I, we were thinking of ways to bring in contemporary and living artists who have relationships to the themes and imagery we see in Hokusai's prints. And some of those are very literal, and some are a little bit more abstract or emotional or intuitive, because Linda Sorman is thinking a lot about her identity as a Chinese and Thai Canadian, and she takes these sort of fragments and pieces and bits of place and time. Even some of these objects she has dug up from different locations across the globe, and she sutures them together into this almost Frankenstein-like amalgamation of memory, feeling, and material that then becomes something strongly provocative and emotive and carries all of those histories within it. Taking a look at this more closely, I would love to share a couple details with you. If you look towards the center of the sculpture, you will see a small blue and white shard of a tile nestled in the larger kind of bone-like structure of the ceramic and stoneware. This is a tile that Linda excavated more or less during a residency that she did in the Netherlands, and that is particularly charged for her because thinking about her Indonesian ancestry, the Netherlands is the country that actually colonized Indonesia, and so she likes to go there and sort of dig up different artifacts and things that are just found in people's backyards that have sort of suggestions of various motifs that would relate to how we perceive of Asian art today. And it's reclaiming this thing and placing it into this completely new context in which it is interacting with the memories of someone in the present day who has received the, I guess, consequences of that colonization. Now, around the side, you'll actually see there are other kind of found objects niched within this space. There's one right here that I really love looking at because it's the little head of a bird. So Linda's not only interested in things that have a sort of very specific history in terms of their material or cultural significance, but she's also interested in kitsch and things that are mass reproduced and that arrive to us in all sorts of different moments, like maybe at a yard sale or in a tchotchke shop or in a Goodwill or maybe in the garbage. And to Linda, you know, Hokusai's wave almost has that reputation because it's been reproduced so many different ways in both high and low culture. I really love how it's been displayed in this exhibition because y'all have placed it with two other delightful contemporary works right in the sightline. Directly behind it to the left, there is another ceramic sculpture by another Linda Banglis. It's this beautiful ceramic maquette she made for a World's Fair fountain shaped like Hokusai's Great Wave. And then in the very background, we see this print by Christiane Baumgartner, and she's thinking about Hokusai's wave. You can see a very direct reference to that iconography, but she's also thinking about refugees and crossing seascapes once more, but thinking about mass media as well with those striations of lines. So when we line all three of these up together, we have such a great way of thinking about how different materials, different colors, and different shapes can provide echoes and evocations of what it might feel like to be one of those tiny little people on a tiny little boat facing the grandness and beauty but also monstrosity of that tsunami or rogue wave in Hokusai's print.